I slept like a dream last night. It was amazing. Just gonna show you what I haven't shown you guys so far, which is breakfast. This has been a daily routine. Got some sausage and potatoes, and we're gonna whip up some eggs, and it's time to shave. Alright, all cleaned up, ready for some work and breakfast. Alright, so this is what I've been eating. Usually they don't look like hockey pucks, but that's sausage, a couple eggs, and these are my famous homemade potatoes, and they taste really good. So I've been well fed out here. I slept so well last night. That yoga bed's amazing. And it's not because they sent me one for free. It's because their bed is actually really amazing. I don't really sleep that well, and I'm looking forward to a lot of good night sleeps in the bus. So we are continuing on. We're gonna cut some 2x4s, screw some stuff in, and once that's all set, we're probably gonna move on to the bench after that. So today's a good day. All right, here we go. This is the first cut with the brand new blade that we got yesterday.
And it's tight?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
That's butter.
My God, so much better. That's amazing. That's a huge difference from what we had yesterday. What we were using before was just busted and janky. When's the last time you changed that last blade?
I mean, really time isn't, it's like how much wood I've cut.
You cut a lot of wood.
It was like 4 months ago, but I've cut a lot of wood.
Remodeling bus tip number 1. Always use bug spray. Always. So we're just adding a little glue, and then it's gonna adhere to that side, and then we're gonna screw it in on the corners. And this is so the yoga bed doesn't go flying if I slam on the brakes. We're gonna measure out the plywood, and then we're gonna put the plywood, and that is gonna be where the bed rests. I got birch because it is nice and smooth, so it won't tear my brand new yoga bed, but also because it looks freaking beautiful. Look at this stuff. All right, here we go. This is what the yoga bed will go on top of. We just custom cut out the corners, fit in with 2 pieces of plywood. How do you feel?
It's good.
Making progress. All right, it's coming together. Feeling very accomplished right now. I'm gonna work on an edit. Chris is gonna work on some emails and stuff. Then we're gonna head to the insulation store and finish the job. Hey Chris, what's that on the window?
Shut up.
That means put your seatbelt on. Oh look, he's actually doing it. We're at another building supply store, and we're gonna get our insulation today. So we are looking for insulation, and we are not finding what we're looking for.
That'll work if it's, you know, well, that's actually 2. Yeah,
What do we do? It's exactly 2?
You pick the other one you're looking for, by 8.5.
yeah.
So we're not finding what we were looking for, and we don't know what to do yet. So we're gonna figure it out. McCoy's number 2. McCoy's being the other hardware installation place we're at. Just came across some gummy bears. We need to get this stuff quick, get the heck out of here, and work on the bus. It looks like we're gonna pull a trigger on some insulation. We were just up there. It's like 100 degrees today. It was probably like 115 up there. Not awesome. Very sweaty. You got that? What a rock star. Chris thinks I'm too slow at driving, but I think he's too fast at driving, so who's right?
Austin has a very particular driving style that you have to conform to.
No, but really, we were just having like a bigger life talk about stuff. Perspective, I would say. And
there's no one right way to do something.
Yeah. And so
except
like
for my way, which is always
the example that's what it seems like sometimes. But the example I was giving him is that, you know, when you're passed on the freeway and you're like, man, what an a-hole, that guy's going so fast, that's dangerous. And then, you know, if you're ever the fast person passing the slow person, you're like, come on, turtle, come on, old person, like, step on it. And what we were talking about is that, like, in life and perspective and the way the world works, is like, it's important to realize that sometimes you are the slow person and sometimes you're the fast person. Sometimes you're the lazy person and sometimes you're the impatient person. So,
and that people have different speeds in which they go about life.
Yeah, and really
sometimes it takes some catering to and some yeah.
But the most important thing is always compassion. Be compassionate towards that person speeding, and be compassionate towards me when I'm driving slow.
And compassionate when Jax asks a lot of questions.
I do ask questions, but you know, it's just, I like questions. I mean,
questions are how you obtain information.
I believe a smart person is a question asker. Those are the thoughts for today. We are back at the house. I'm excited. Chris is gonna take off, but we got some insulation to do here. So yeah, let's, I'm gonna take a little break, do a little editing, and then get started on this insulation.